Hey, just wanted to film a quick video for you to catch up. Took a couple of notes here, so I'm going to read through them a little bit and remind you about who we are, what we do, and then I'll follow up with you. All right, so about leadclicker.com, we're generating more seller leads, qualified seller leads than anyone else in the market right now. That's it. We started off working with IBM directly, parsing LinkedIn for the best prospects based on some really advanced parameters. Um, but it worked, but it was crazy expensive. Like I'm talking thousands of dollars per week, and the prospects were good quality, but the software wasn't that great. We're not software developers, so um, but the thing is, we were getting really good leads. So we switched to the real estate industry, where each lead, like a really highly qualified lead, someone who's selling their house soon, and doesn't want a crazy amount for it, and they're not working with a realtor. Like those leads are money, right? So um, we tried. We went away from working with IBM, and we tried what everyone else is doing in the lead gen industry for real estate. We did Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, every social media thing out there, and every strategy on there. Not just running paid ads, but all that stuff. And it was just the leads were not good. We were calling our customers. We were working for free for a couple of people at first to try to figure these things out. We never charged anyone any money, even for our beta IBM software. We got a bad review about that, and we only have two bad reviews on the internet. One is because we gave away free software, and the person didn't think the software interface was very good. He was right. And the other one was because we booked an appointment for him, and I don't know exactly what it was, but we booked a sales appointment for him, and he was upset about that. So, nothing to do with our service. We have a stellar reputation online. You look us up for the last 2 years, we've done great. Anyway, I have a script here to keep me on point. So yeah, we tried Facebook, Google, YouTube, and everything, but we got the same problems everyone else was having. When we asked our realtors, how can we help you better? And they said, qualify these leads for us. So we did. We called them up, and people were saying things like, I don't know anything about that form on Facebook. My kid must have filled it in. Or my personal favorite, yeah, I want to buy a house, not sell it, in 6 months when I get out of jail. So, yeah. Social media ads weren't working. They aren't working. It's a bidding system. The price goes up the more people compete, and everyone's competing. So we tried several real estate agent training courses. We bought a bunch of courses and for flippers and wholesalers, and basically they all said a couple of things. You already know these. You've been in business for a while. Sphere of influence, which is not practical for us, but those get limited after a little while. They dry up unless you're selling tons of houses and you've got a good system there. Door knocking, not practical at scale. Mailers, expensive, not very high ROI. And phone calls, so we gave that a shot. We worked on it for a while, and we really dialed things in, and we hired about 30 callers. We ended up keeping maybe 10 of them, and that's constantly a process with us. It's hard to find really good callers that work for a low price and can have good conversations and understand people and not just follow a script. So we kept the best ones. We instituted training programs. We got quality control in place, and we called everyone in the realtor's local zip codes. This was getting good leads and off-market leads specifically, which is interesting because we'd get people who are selling their homes for under market value because they're just not approached by anyone. They're not on social media. They haven't been approached 1,000 times. These are really off-market, good quality leads. But we weren't getting enough leads because most people just don't want to sell their home on any given day. So we bought a bunch of different software and databases to find potentially motivated sellers. People with a high equity, pre-foreclosure, absentee landlords, or they've been there forever, they're in probate, they're free and clear, they've had recent job changes, financial trouble, anything like that. We really invested deeply into this. Any potential indicator they might sell, and we called all of them. And this wasn't so easy, as you might know, the owners of a lot of these properties don't want to be found, or they're not listed anywhere. So we have to call their brothers, fathers, sisters, cousins, whatever, to find them. And so we hired a team of skip tracers. We've got a big team of skip tracers now, people who used to work for private detectives, or they know the industry, and we put them together in another cheaper labor part of the world. And they find the leads for all these properties that we find. And then those leads get sent to our call team, mostly in the Philippines, again, to keep costs low. But we have native Spanish and English speakers also. So our call quality is fantastic. I might go into how we train our callers later, but we have several tiers of callers, and we incentivize them with bonuses, and we fire the ones that aren't that good, put them through a training program. So we got great callers. So we started calling these more qualified leads. And finally, after a lot of different software and a lot of hiring and firing, we got to the point now where we get between 5 and 40 very highly qualified seller leads per client per month. Okay. We actually qualify leads 3 times if you include this first step that I just talked about. I'll explain the other 2 steps, although it's not really qualifying, that's more finding. So we make between 30 and 45,000 calls per month per realtor, okay, or per broker, investor, per client. We use sophisticated dialers or manual dialing where it's required by law, and that's basically our secret sauce. That's why what we do works. That's why it's different, and that's how we're getting better and better leads than anyone else on the market right now, and more of them than anyone else right now. It's not just a claim like so many other agencies make. We put our money where our mouth is. It's something we do that no one else seems to dare to do because it's expensive. We have an unconditional money-back guarantee, and I'll tell you more about it in a bit again. But to recap, we take your zip codes, find all the potential properties and people who might be motivated sellers in your area, and make tens of thousands of calls per month for you. All right. We're not limited to one zip code either. We're not trying to get huge in this real estate industry. We want to get amazing in this industry. And we'll do other things. We're Leadclicker, not real estate Leadclicker. But we're making a name for ourselves in the real estate industry. It's really important that you love us, that we do a fantastic job for you, that we get a testimonial from you, and that we make you money. Like we have for so many, well, we don't have a lot of clients, but for our current clients, we have great reviews. Check us out, leadclicker.com. So then we qualify those potential leads that we find from those tens of thousands of calls we make. We qualify them twice more. When we find someone that said they might be interested in selling their house, we ask them if they're working with a realtor, and if not, we ask them what's their time frame and what price they're thinking of. Well, callers have the Zestimate already open, and so they see, like, is the Zestimate relatively close, or is he saying something like, yeah, I'll sell my house for $1 million if you give it to me. And then, we'll say, like, your house seems to be worth 300 last time someone appraised it or some whatever. I don't know their script exactly. And if they say, like, yeah, but I've installed a helipad in the swimming pool, okay, we'll pass it on to our second tier of qualifiers to make sure this is a qualified lead. So we ask them again. The second tier callers will call, third tier actually. Our first tier call the realtors, because that's how we train them. Realtors are easy to find. Sellers, not so much. So the third tier caller will call them again and say, okay, so you're definitely interested in selling your house. You're definitely not working with a realtor already. Okay, how many buildings are on your property? When was the last time the kitchens and bathrooms were upgraded? Have you done any work on the windows? We'll get deep into it, and at the same time, we'll have them trained on our client, on you, our realtor, broker, and they'll know about you. They'll say, okay, so, they'll say something like, okay, we work with an amazing realtor in the area. They've been in the business 18 years. They're an avid golfer, a member of the Rotary Club, whatever, whatever is appropriate in the conversation with the client at the time. Whatever the special things there are that you want your clients to know about you, why they should choose you. Okay, they grew up in the area. They know it like the back of their hand. They have a concierge service. They have a great price with a trustworthy moving company, or whatever it is that you need your clients, potential clients, to know you, like you, trust you, get on the phone with you, and have you come over and visit them and get a listing from them. After that during that conversation, then we ask them, like, is it okay if we introduce you? Would they like to talk to you? And if they say yes, then that's a qualified lead from us, and that's what we send you. That's way better than you get from anyone else in this market right now. We pass them on to you either through direct integration with our CRM or whatever step of your CRM that you want. If you're using KV Core or follow-up boss or whatever. We can send the lead through SMS, through email. We can live transfer it to you if you want, or we can call you after and tell you about them, or all three, however you want. We're really flexible. We have a free CRM that's incredibly powerful. It can send out bulk SMS, email, host unlimited websites with real estate funnels already built in. It's got a power dialer, reputation management, and it's free. It's included. But it's better than what most agents actually pay for. But most people already have a CRM system, and it's just too much work to integrate a new one. So you can forget about having our CRM if you want to, or you can use it if you want to. It's up to you. It's there if you want it. So you get 2 callers for 160 hours a month total. So they each work 4 hours a day. And they can even call your old leads if you want. If we're getting too many new leads, or you have a bunch of people that you know you really should be calling, we can call them for you. You can take one person off of that and have them work on your old leads, whatever you want. Now the price, it's not cheap. It's $2,495 a month for all of this service. But we have a better money back guarantee than anyone. If it's not worth that price to you, for whatever reason, then we'll give you your money back. Okay? This is a better guarantee than anyone else has out there. Like, we put our money where our mouth is, and which is what people should do, what I believe personally. But if I'm going to part with that kind of money, I want a guarantee. If I've, unless my best friend swears up and down on it, then okay. But otherwise, I want a money back guarantee. So we give you a money back guarantee, unconditional, for 30 days. We can send you all the leads, have all these people calling, send you a ton of great leads, which you'd be paying hundreds of dollars each for, at least, for leads this good. And you can keep them all and get your money back. Like, you're not going to get that kind of interest on any money you deposit in any bank or any crypto or any investment that I know of. You get 10 leads from us a month, that's $2,000 worth of leads, minimum, right? And you can keep it, no hard feelings. We don't want your money if you're not happy with us. So, unconditional, 100% money back guarantee. We back it up with a legal agreement. You can reach us, we'll send you a legal agreement, it spells it out, and you can reach us live by phone anytime, email, Slack. We're available in a lot of different ways. You can see, a guarantee is only as good as the company. And you can see we've been around for 2 years. We only have positive reviews online, except for, like I said, when we were doing the software, it wasn't a great software. We got one bad review for a free software, and we got one person complaining when we tried to book an appointment with our sales team, and we double booked it or something, and we made one mistake, and the guy left a 1-star review because we tried to book an appointment for him. But we have tons of great reviews. If you look at our website, leadclicker.com, we've got video reviews, we've got tons of written testimonials, and we can, if you need to, we can put you in touch with one of our actual clients. And you can talk to them and say, like, yeah, I've been with Leadclicker for a year now. I've got, like Richard in Miami, he's got 7 current listings from us. He's made 4 sales, I think. He's got a bunch more pending. Norma is another one of our video testimonials. I remember off the top of my head, she got a $1.375 million listing 2 weeks after starting with us. Whatever. If it's not worth it to you, we won't keep your money, right? But if you work the leads we give you, it will be worth it to you. Some leads are going to be a layup, and some are going to be, you're going to need to work them. Like, it's not just a magic button. Sometimes it almost seems like it, but for the most part, to get the best results, you're going to have to work these leads. But if you do, you won't be asking for a refund. We'll be asking you for a testimonial, like the dozens we have on our website. You have nothing to risk. In fact, you're only paying a few $100s for each highly qualified lead. So, like, if you, let's say you get 10, I already went through the return on investment for you. I'll skip that. Our average client gets between 5 and 40 highly qualified seller leads per month, even in the multi-million-dollar house ranges where no one else can get these kind of leads. I've talked to people that they've tried everything else out there, they've never gotten leads, but we do. So closer to 40 leads a month if you're in an area like where Bold Leads is in Kentucky or something like that. But no matter what, again, just really want to drive this home. No matter what, if the feel the leads aren't as good as I've said, or you're not getting as many as you hoped, or you don't like the tone of your caller's voice, or anything, you'll get 100% of your money back, guaranteed. You've got no risk, except the risk of letting these great, Exclusive leads go to someone else if you don't get started before someone else in your zip code. We're really not taking a lot of clients. You can pick as many zip codes as you want, as long as they're not near a current client, but we don't have a lot of clients, so you can get a lot of zip codes. We don't care. We'll call as many zip codes as you want. So don't miss your chance. Email me at mark@leadclicker.com, mark@leadclicker.com, Leadclicker, with let's get started. And I'll send you what you need. Book an onboarding appointment with our product manager and get your systems all set up. We'll start finding prospects for you, skip tracing the owners. We'll set up a call with our call team manager so she can learn about you, what we should say about you, or what your callers should be saying about you, what they need to know, and get them memorizing that. And then they'll start calling for you. And the day you get your first lead is actually the day your 30-day money-back guarantee starts, right? So you actually get more than a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can try us out for a month or two, see if you've got anything that seems likely to close or has closed already, and then get your money back. Pause as long as you like, or cancel. So you don't really have to decide now. You just say, let's give it a chance. There's literally no risk. So reach out to me, mark@leadclicker.com. Let me know you've seen this and you want to get started, or ask me any questions or concerns. All right? Cheers.